Borada Paub, good morning everybody. Thank you for joining us today for our performance session with Circus Zambia. This is part of this year's Hub Cymru Africa Summit, Global EANDOD 2021. And I'm Beth Kidd, I am your host for today. I'm one of the development support managers at Hub Cymru Africa. We've got a little bit of housekeeping to go through. Oh, why can't I change the slide on the, there we are. So this is a Zoom meeting format, so you're going to be muted unless you're actively speaking. That just makes it easier for everybody to hear the presenters. If you could make sure your name is in your little Zoom window and your organisation, if you can. We've also got a chat function at the bottom of your screen. You should see a little chat box. You can open that up and talk to the other people on the session and just introduce yourselves if you want to. We've also got a couple of polls, one of which we're going to do at the beginning and one at the end. This is just to, first of all, get a sense of what topics you're interested in for the first one. And then the second one will be just a bit of feedback on how today's session has gone. So this, just to say, this is a safe space and all forms of abuse will not be tolerated. We encourage conversation, but people's lived experiences are not up for debate. If you have any serious concerns following this session, which I really hope you won't, get in touch with us via the wcia.org.uk website, where you can search for the whistleblowing policy and that will tell you what to do. So this is the agenda for today. We're delighted to be joined by Gift Chancellor. Gift is the co-founder and artistic director of Circus Zambia. And after I've just launched this first poll, he's going to do a little bit of an introduction, telling everybody about Circus Zambia and what they do and how they started. Okay, let me launch this poll. If you could all take a few minutes just to tick the things that you are interested in and give us a little bit of feedback on other topics that we could help support you with. Ah, fantastic. I can see some results coming in. That's great. Okay, I'm just going to give it a couple more minutes for anybody who hasn't quite finished completing the poll. Wonderful. Okay. If anybody hasn't had a chance to quite complete that, this is a poll that we're doing in all our sessions. So if you're in another session in the summit, you'll have another chance to complete it. But thank you very much for your feedback. Great. Okay, so just to say, after we've had the introduction from Gift and we've shown the performance, there will be a chance for you to ask questions. If you want to do that, you can either raise your hand. So if you go down to the bottom of your screen, there is a reaction button, and under that there is a raise hand icon. So you can do that to put your hand up, and then we will ask you to unmute, or you can type into the chat box and either we can read out your question or we can invite you to unmute your microphone that way. So with no further ado, I'm going to hand over to Gift and say thank you so much for joining us today, and yeah, give us a bit of information about Circus Zambia. Thank you.
Thank you so much for having me, Beth, and thank you so much, everyone. I'm so excited to be here. I'm calling you from Zambia now, Lusaka, Zambia, which is Lusaka, which is the capital city. I am the co-founder and artistic director of Seka Zambia. So Seka Zambia is an NGO, a non-profit organization working with young people in Zambia. So I'll give you a little bit of background. So if you ever come to Zambia and you ask the do's and don'ts, they'll say don't go to Chivoria, and that's where Seka Zambia come from. So this place is known to be very notorious. It is known for drugs and criminality. And me and my other co-founders, we grew up from the compound. And usually when we were growing up, we faced a lot of stigma because if you go out, we grew up as active people. And so every time we went to participate in meetings and dance workshops and activities like that, every time when you say you're from this township called Chivoria, then people would treat you differently. I mean, there is a little bit of truth because if you come from Chivoria, it's very difficult to get employment. A lot of young people end up on the street, but we grew up as active young people, so we wanted to do something. So we started performing in the street, and we reached at the professional stage. And we decided to go back where it all started. So the idea was to start inviting people to come in the community because by the time when we started in 2015, we didn't have organizations that were coming to work with young people. We didn't have platforms for young people. So Seka Zambia was more, it started organically, and we started, the idea was to perform, but not just performance, but also to say to people that if you invest in young people, they are the future of tomorrow. Young people, if you give them a platform, then they would be the change makers. And so we started, then we started Seka Zambia. So Seka Zambia has three main areas. It has the body, mind, and soul. So in the body, it's all about young people coming. We have about 100 kids. Those are the kids that we call our own, and they come to our center. We've got a space where they practice social sekas. And, in social sekas, you learn about teamwork, you learn, you build your confidence, and things like that. And then we have the mind program, and the mind program is all about putting young people back in school. So, and then we have a soul program. A soul program, we talk about issues that young people face in the community. And we have funded projects like Counts for Condom. So it's all about teaching young people about HIV prevention. And in this project, we've partnered with a local Heads Health Foundation. And so they come in as experts. Whenever we go out, we do a performance, and then they'll do the VCT, they'll give out condoms. And we also have a project called Pamozi Wakazi. It's together with girls, and it's about social inclusion and talking about feminism, masculinity, and having a platform for young people to discuss about these things. Because in Zambia, usually if you are a woman, you are mostly disadvantaged, because then they would pick a man to be a boy to be in school than a girl, because they're saying a girl is going to will get married to a rich man one day, and then will take care of the girl. And so what we're trying to do is change the narrative using a platform like Seka Zambia. And so we also have our Seka's company. So because young people, they come here, they get excited, they want to be performers, and so we give them a platform. First of all, we are also artists. We started as artists. We didn't know that would be here where we talk about issues as well. But first, we describe ourselves as artists. So we set up a Seka's company so we can perform as well. And young people that that want to become professional performers as well, it becomes a platform. And so, I mean, let me take a pause. I feel like I'm talking alone.
No, it's good.
Yeah. So you're going to see a performance. This performance is inspired by the Emplo's new clothes, written by Christian. So we did this show because we were inspired by people having the power to change the narratives. And then in the show, you see like a chief that is very, very rude and is like, like people have to listen to whatever the chief says. But then these individuals convince the chief with something. I mean, I don't want to spoil the show, but that's the kind of the idea of people having the power, people becoming kings, people deciding their own narratives, and people saying enough is enough. So yeah, I'm hoping you're going to enjoy the show, and then I'm just going to be here as well. And after that, I can take questions. If people have got questions now, I'm happy to answer them.
Oh, thank you, Gift. That's fantastic. If we start with the performance, if that's okay, and then if anybody's got any questions, you can either put it in the chat box or save it until after the performance is finished. I hope. No, it's more like if I do this, this should work. Oh, bear with me. Oh, yeah.
Not so long ago, there lived an empress who ruled over the empire. Her royal majesty was so unpopular to her people. Instead of focusing on the matters of the state, she concentrated on collecting extravagant clothes from across the empire. Her wardrobe was a pride and a joy. She could change clothes every after 1 hour so she can wear them all throughout the year. Because they spent so much money on luxurious clothes, the empire became so bankrupt and people were suffering.
Get down. I said get down.
Thank you, Your Majesty.
Thank you, Your Majesty. How kind of you, thank you.
I have called for this meeting so that we can strategize. I have heard rumors of ungrateful people across the empire.
I'm very glad to hear that, Your Majesty. There are indeed a lot of things that we need to discuss.
Your Majesty, we have a problem. From throughout the empire, people are suffering.
Suffering? Do you hear the names they call me? Selfish, extravagant.
Useless, foolish, cockroach,
Go away.
You see, they are lucky I don't get the crops or throw them to the dogs.
Your Majesty, you did. Your Majesty, I have an idea. I have an idea.
To make things better. Why don't we start a war? I mean, we can spread rumors about the Westerners. Later on, say it is the Easterners. We can do the same with the South and the North. Then later on, boom, war.
Your Majesty, we cannot start up a war. No way. Wars are very costly. Yes. You see, they didn't disturb the importing of clothing. I'm sure you would not love. You would not love that to be disturbed. Like your jewelry. No. Your sword. No. Your Majesty, I have an idea.
But I also have an idea.
I have an idea.
No, I have an idea.
My idea anyway.
I don't know why I'm surrounded by dumb people like you. Now you see, this is not the reason why I called you here. I called you so that we can discuss the most important matter of state.
Perfect. I'm glad you brought that out. You see, tomorrow we're having political leaders to come and discuss the crisis of the empire.
You shut your mouth. It is about my birthday. You see, my birthday is coming in few days. So I want to have a huge birthday party.
Party after party.
Then later on, I want to have a procession. Yes.
But Your Majesty, see, people are very upset and we need to include them.
Yes, the people are included. In fact, everyone in here, they are going to contribute for my birthday party. We are getting 100 cows from the south.
But 100 cows, Your Majesty, they won't accept.
You see, I am inviting 100 people. I mean, each person to have 1 cow for their meal.
That works.
We are getting 200 bags of sugar.
200, Your Majesty.
Yes. From the west. We are also getting 200 bags of maize from the east. North.
Not Your Majesty.
We are getting, I think I don't like them. So let them forget, but they're going to contribute.
Okay, Your Majesty.
You see, she needs new clothes and it is her birthday. You see, when we, the people, see her looking very good, we feel good.
And it is my job to make everyone smile in here.
She loves the people.
The people love me and I tolerate them. It is set for tomorrow. We are having a meeting.
Bingo.
Her Royal Majesty was busy preparing for the birthday party. All across the empire, yes, neglected were clear as the lords and the ladies were busy preparing to find the clothes they'll use during the procession, men and women from across the empire, yes neglected, were clear. In the eastern part of the empire, where Her Royal Majesty had collected 50% of their crops, Mr. and Mrs. Phiri had to make a decision on how they're going to spend and give up on the little food that is remaining, or give up on the little oil that will take them through the nights in the courts. So they picked the food, and they were devastated on one night when one of their children could not make it through the night and died out of the courts. So, Mr. and Mrs. Phiri then decided to give up on their lives as farmers, stop paying taxes, and they were ready to give their hands and efforts on anything that will help them survive.
My wife, my dad, we are suffering. I'm tired of living in this empire with this woman and her stupid clothes. We need to leave, but we don't have enough money. But can we sell something? Like what? But dad, we've sold almost everything. Our pots, plates, cups, spoons, and the Empress took 50% as the kitchen tax. That Empress, eh? You know, my wife, we need to be smart. We need to be clever. All we need is to sell an idea. We need to sell something real, but it cannot be seen. My husband, what is something real that cannot be seen? Ask. Real. That cannot be seen.
Why do I have to do everything myself? The cats, the balloons, everything myself. Why? Where are these two people?
We're here.
Are you standing behind me?
No, nothing.
Did you organize my something special?
It's in progress. You see, it was your responsibility. It was your fault. It was your responsibility.
Can you let them go?
How can we help you?
Good afternoon, sir.
Good afternoon.
We are fantastic tailors.
And what can you do for you?
We've come from very far away beyond this empire.
And how did you manage to pass the first gate, second gate, and the dogs?
We are fantastic tailors.
Fantastic tailors here. Do you have an appointment?
No.
Can you move that move?
No, wait. We have something special. Something special.
Oh, this is our time to shine. Come in.
Good afternoon, Majesty.
What is so good about this afternoon?
We are fantastic tailors.
So what?
And we've come from very far away beyond this.
Can you get out? Can you leave this place?
No, wait together. We have something special.
Wait. You two. Get out.
Get out.
Yes. What is that something special you have?
Your Majesty,
Yes.
we heard about the faith. And as we said, we are fantastic tailors. We want to design your garment, Your Majesty. And it will be glorious, magical. It will be beautiful, Your
I
Majesty.
don't wear cheap clothes. Salaola, no, I don't. You see, Amanda, all these designs you've been wearing, it is us who've been making them.
Yes.
We've designed something like
Gucci,
Nike,
Balenciaga,
Zamshu,
Zambi.
Where have you been? I've been looking for people like you.
You see, Your Majesty, people have been blocking us.
I told you to leave.
This is a good opportunity to meet you face to face, Your Majesty. And this garment that we're talking about, Your Majesty, it will be only be seen by those who are white, Your Majesty. And the dower will see completely nothing.
You mean this down one? Won't see the garment? You see, it is approved. Start working.
You see, Your Majesty, before we start the job, there will be too much hard work. So we are thinking if we can have a 70% down payment.
It is approved.
It does not work like that. You have 3 quotations.
Yes. I told you. or husband and wife, I will deal with you. I will throw you to the dogs. Try to mess up with my birthday. You will see what I will do to you.
When your heart is broken down, 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 and your head don't reach the sky, if you're broken wings and fly. When your head is heavy, low, and the tears they keep falling. You can help them feed your heart. With the world upon your shoulders, knowing you're too high. Keep your head up, carry on. It ain't no time to die. Even though we suffer, come together, we pray. Come together, all God's children. Come round the mountain, all God's children.
My friend, come. Come. My friend, I have heard from the palace. Yes, that the helpless has brought in strangers. Yes, who has promised to make a suit of her dreams.
Bobo, Kiki, when are we going to see?
You want it.
Why?
Because they have said that people who are down will not be able to see. I'm telling you.
Are you down?
Are you down? And listen, and they have said that
She will wear her suit in the procession of her birthday tomorrow, so that they see who is dark or wise.
Oh!
Yes.
garment together with our royal empress in the changing room. And ladies and gentlemen, a round of applause to Her Royal Majesty!
Wow. Gift, thank you so much for sharing such a thrilling, energetic, funny, beautiful performance with us. I don't know about anybody else, but I thought that was absolutely fantastic. So thank you so much for that.
Yeah, thank you so much. Yeah.
It was really enjoyable. Absolutely loved it. Okay, so now's our chance to ask a few questions if anybody's got any. Let me just double check the chat. I just screamed out loud. Wow, thanks, Anne. Brilliant. Wish I could see this performance every morning. Good work, Gift. Wonderful high energy performance. Great way to start the day. Fabulous. What a brilliant way to start the day. Oh, well, thank you for your lovely comments. Does anybody have any questions for Gift? Like I say, use your reaction button at the bottom to raise your hand, or feel free to type it into the chat box. No. Sally. Okay, Sally, yeah, if you'd like to come off mute, please feel free to ask your question to Gift.
Yeah, Gift, that was out of this world. I was dancing in my seat. So thank you very much for what you're doing.
Thank you.
Young people. I know what I can feel, I can resonate with what you're doing and the importance of what you're doing to change the lives of young people. I know in Nigeria, for example, the young people in the north are really suffering because of drug abuse and addiction. So it has been a huge challenge, you know. And so what the kind of interventions you're doing is very, very timely and very important. So thank you very much. I'm just wondering, how do you get funding? Is the government now part of it since it has developed? How do you get funding to sustain your dancers? Because I know if these people are not employed, or if they spend a lot of time, you know, on the team practicing and learning things, then they would need money. Do you pay them? How do you sustain do you get enough money to pay them? Or who pays for if you're going to perform in other places around, who pays for all those? You know, this is what I want to know.
Yeah, that's a good question, actually. So our organization is a grassroots organization, and we're not funded by the government, unfortunately, though we even managed to bring Prince Harry to open our theater, but that couldn't get their attention still. But that's our goal, is to maybe we get them on board. So what we actually do, because we have a theater, and so we put up performances, which is, in a way, it's not enough to raise enough money to pay the artist, but we have other projects that we're doing, like the project that I said, Crowns for Condoms, Pamozi Wakazi. Those are the projects that are actually helping us to sustain some of the performers. So they are actually performing, but they are also facilitating the projects. So the vision is to reach, to be able to travel with the performance company, because then it would be enough to generate income and sustain the organization. And then we won't depend much on grant writing, for instance.
Thank you, Gift. We have a question in the chat that says, how much training do the performers have to go through, stilts and acrobats and silks in particular, and how do the communities respond to the performances?
Yeah, it's we are actually the first social circus in Zambia, so it's easier like that, because even we juggle 3 crabs is still exciting for people because they've not seen it. So it's much of an advantage for us. For someone to train silk, for instance, it takes them 6 months to be really good, but still they are still intermediate. it's take them so many years to like practice in the way. So the practicing and improving is continuous. I would say, and most of the young people that you actually seen on the performance, these are the, I mean, I want to say the performance was on Christmas, and we brought off this performance, and this was more like a gift to our young people that we work with. And so you could see in the theater that we had a lot of young people that came, and then from there we get many inspiration that watch them, and then they say, I want to be part of Seka Zambia. How do I join? And then we get them in projects and things like that.
Fantastic. We've got another question saying, you may have just answered this, but do you perform in one theatre or do you tour around the country? In Zambia, we perform usually in one theatre. We haven't traveled to perform in other areas because we are actually in the capital. So it's much easier for us to raise income. Other places are more, well, people are not much associated with the arts, first of all, and it's very difficult for people to pay you enough money to be able to cover your costs. But sometimes when we have a grant actually that is paying for everything, we actually go perform outside, especially with projects that we do usually, I would say. Great. Gary, you've got your hand up, go ahead.
Yes, yeah, a wonderful performance. I don't think you'd call it a circus. It's like a full production. You know, that would certainly go down well in Cardiff, and be amazed if you can come here for that. A couple of questions. One is with COVID-19 now, and by the way, I've been to Lusaka and Andola. So there you are.
Oh, wow. Wow.
I know.
That's nice.
Yeah. Wonderful time there. Yeah, Gift. With COVID-19 coming in at the present time, does that affect, are you performing now? And my second question is that how have you your group or your troupe or whatever you want to call it, cottoned on to the Jerusalem? And are you with Nakomi Sikoti and Master G? And if not, why not? Because that can make a lot of money for you.
Thank you, Gary.
Oh, I'm thinking I should answer that. We haven't done anything on Jerusalem, but I mean we've seen it going around and all over the world, but unfortunately we have not done it. I don't know why. I'll ask the guys. We should be doing that in a way. And with COVID-19, it's been challenging since 2019. I mean, especially January, February, it was okay. And then March, they shut down everything. So since 2019, since 2020, sorry, not 2019, since 2020 until 2021, it's been actually difficult. We haven't had any income from performances. So we actually have a project with Northfit State in Wales that we're doing, and this project has been has supported us to sustain some of the performers because it's all about online, and we're exchanging ideas. And the idea was to perform. I mean, we were supposed to do a collaboration somewhere in Rwanda because we are 3 of us. And so now we've been just sharing online, and it's been really amazing because the performers are training, and at the end of the day, they're getting something, and you know, and we are exchanging ideas with a lot of people in the mix. So yeah, I mean, hopefully things will get down, and then the world will open up again.
Excellent. And in terms of Northfit State, how did that relationship come about? How did you end up joining together?
So yeah, I met Alison in 2019, actually, in New York. I was invited to speak there, and then she was there. So we chat for a long time, and we were just like, we should do something. And then fortunately, we found this project with British Council Wales, and then we applied together with actually Kiki from Rwanda. We all met in New York, and then now, so it was a perfect timing. It's like everything just like coming together, knowing that there'll be COVID and everything like that, and we should do something.
We have a question in the chat that says, I've seen in Wales circuses such as No Fit State can be massively empowering for young people, especially those with challenges outside of circus training. Is it your experience that young people grow through working with you in a way that moves into other parts of their lives? And if so, how? That's a great question. Thanks, Kath.
Yeah, it does in the way. I mean, I would say for me, it was always like I never felt like anybody until I performed, until people applaud for me, and then I felt like, I've got something as well, and then that built my confidence. I was able to speak to people, I was able to stand in front of people, but I feel without that I would be lost, because also we don't have much recreational facilities or things to do in the townships. So for young people, then it's much easier than to end up in drugs. It's much easier to end up in the negative in the way. So we feel by drawing them to this, we're actually creating a safe space. Like we don't force young people to become also circus performers. We just want them to come here, and it's all about discussion. It's about things that you love, and people that want to be performers, then they are also welcome.
Excellent, thank you. Well, I think we've probably got time for one more question if anybody's got one. Gary,
just a quick point. Gift, if I may have your details, I will send you the Jerusalema on the South African Symphony. I've put this together. Now,
thank you.
You have a look at that. It's absolutely wonderful. And what is happening, as you know, garages, supermarkets are all trying to do this, but they don't know how to do it properly. And once you get hold of this, you can go into those supermarkets and say, look, join. And it's an absolutely wonderful thing. But the South African Symphony Orchestra has put this together, and it's more akin to what you were doing. So if I could have those details, that'd be brilliant. And I'll send you a couple of videos.
Thank you so much. I'll send my email right away in there.
Okay. Thank you.
Excellent. Okay. Well, thanks again, Gift. That was a fantastic performance, and I'm so pleased that we got to share it with everybody. Just before everybody goes, I'm just going to launch one final poll to get some feedback on how you feel like today has gone. And hopefully we will see some of you in some of the other summit sessions during the rest of the week. But yes, thank you for joining us, and I hope everybody enjoyed.
Thank you, Gift.
Thank you.
Wonderful. Thank you, everybody, for your feedback. It's always really useful to help us learn and grow. Brilliant. I think that's everybody. Fantastic. Okay, thanks so very much for your time. Thank you again, Gift. I hope you enjoy the rest of your day, and hopefully we'll see some of you again soon.
Thank you.
Thank you. Bye.